Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And if you've already subscribed, and if you subscribed today, thank you so much. Thank you all for being here with me, subscribed or not. For those of you who are new, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One. Book 1 here, and I've read this book aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. Just know that book 2 is already published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, I am offering those again, and the information to contact me is in that description box. So welcome and welcome back, everyone. Things have been changing here on The Mother Speaks Tarot. And this is my second collective reading. Today, I'm going to be using the Labyrinth Tarot. I just got this for my birthday from my sister, and I am so thrilled. So this is my main tarot that I'm going to be using today. If I need to clarify, which I'm thinking I'm probably going to, I'm going to use the Forest of Enchantment Tarot, and I'm going to clarify at the end further with the Oracle of the Fairies and any other oracle spirit leads me to. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing things a little differently. Aren't these awesome? I'm not going to do the Celtic cross today as kind of an experiment. And since this is for Halloween, all the spirits, the veil is very thin, although I believe that the veil has been thinning more and more and more since December of 2012. But what we're going to do is I am just going to pull out what the spirits want us to know. Okay, so last collective reading, we got messages that we are going through a portal, that there's healing involved, and that is what has opened that portal. Okay. All right, let's see what we can get. Hang on, guys. All right. All right, so what we have here, the first card out is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Some of you may have experienced like some bad luck or some negative karma. Okay, I'm also feeling like you're not sure which way to go, which way you're supposed to go, because this is fate, right? And look at this. You know, this is that part in the movie Labyrinth where, you know, her little lipstick marks kind of got jumbled. Basically, that's what this is referring to. See how this is a 10? This is an ending as well. But I think for some, the ending isn't going to be exactly what they expected it to be. I'm not saying that this is negative, although, you know, it could be for some folks, but that's what's going on right now. Yeah, let's do this way. Let's get the Enchanted Tarot and just see what this is about here. What else can you tell us about the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse here? Spirits, angels, guides, high vibrational spirits, ancestors. I'm just shuffling until they tell me to stop. gonna cut. All right. Oh, okay. The Green Mother. So far we've got two major arcana cards. Okay. So for you guys collective, this is some powerful stuff. Major stuff. So the Green Mother is basically the Empress. Okay. The Empress is abundance, fertility in life, nurturing, love, kindness, beauty, health. She's just like all the good stuff on the planet. This is mother energy. Since this is the Green Mother, I'm feeling that this is Mother Earth. Oh. Okay, hang on. Where is it? There's the little. She's saying, look at this Wheel of Fortune card. And this comes with a little book. And now we know the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse can be, you know, like not good fortune. Let me see what it says here. Okay. All right. So what this is referencing is how, you know, Sarah's, like I was saying, Sarah's marks were getting jumbled and she started to feel hopeless. So basically, this is a feeling of frustration and powerlessness. So it's saying if life seems complicated and overwhelming right now, don't despair. You're more powerful than you think you are. Remember this and your luck will change. So that's why I'm feeling like this is our planet holding us, comforting us. She's saying, look, I know you're going through some tough stuff right now. She is referring to both personally and globally as a race. And I feel like this is us. And I don't know, I just feel like we fell down and scraped our knee and we've been crying and the mother comes and picks us up and is comforting us. So it's like I'm being reminded of a dream that I had last year. I dreamt that there was this little lamb. There was a lamb and it had to be combed. And the lamb keeper was not happy about having to do that because for some reason, you know how dreams are, combing the little lamb was going to be painful and it was going to make it bleed. And so I felt really sad for the little lamb, so I sat by as the little lamb was being combed. The lamb keeper, the shepherd, I guess, was combing out the lamb and it was bleeding and it was, you know, it was crying out and stuff. And finally it was finished and he let it go and it you know, it had blood on it and stuff and it not wobbled, but it walked over to me and I comforted it. And so this is the message that it's like things are being sorted out. You know, when you have a big mat in your hair, you have to comb it out, and sometimes it's painful. Sometimes it's so painful that you may bleed, but you may cry, and the mother is here. The mother is saying, when you're feeling frustrated and like giving up and crying and When you need comfort, reach out to me. She says, go outside. Last week, or the last collective reading, however, I got a message about going outside and looking up into the night sky at the stars. And because that is light codes that we receive from our ancestors and brothers and sisters that live outside of our solar system, we receive light codes from our own sun. We receive light codes from the reflection of our sun's light off of our moon. And so I feel like the moon gives us this reflective energy. And yeah, this is more than Mother Earth. This is the universe. She is Mother Nature. Mother Nature goes beyond our planet. She is, I mean, what space is nature, isn't it? All the other planets are nature. So she's saying that she's everywhere, and however you can be comforted by her, do that. If you like to go outside and look in the night sky, do that. If you like to go outside when it's daytime and watch the bees and the insects, do that. If you like to go hiking, however you enjoy nature, she's saying, do that. Yeah, so this wheel of fortune is basically our race, the human race, which is one race, by the way, with many ethnicities. We're being combed out, corrected. But it's not like Mother Nature or God, okay? It's not like God enjoys the pain. But the shepherd combs the little lamb because it has to be done, right? It has to be done. No, it's not fun to do, or because the little lamb is upset, but it has to be done. And then afterwards, the little lamb can go on its way and be happy until the next time it needs a combing. If we don't take care, we get ill. If we don't maintain, we can lose health. We can lose perspective. See what else we can get. Last year we were, I'm being reminded of this, last year, and it was around this time, we were dealing with the masculine. And so now I feel like we're dealing a lot here with the feminine. The masculine part of us is being adjusted, and the feminine mother energy is there for comfort. But I feel like God is reminding me that the shepherd, who was not Jesus, I mean, it sounds like Jesus, but he was like a big burly guy. That God also is there for you. God also loves you and is there for comfort. This went out. Hang on, guys. I'm going to pause. Okay. All right. I'm back. I just kind of have to dig these out of here. I didn't want to waste your time while I did that. Alrighty. Okie dokie, guys. Let's see what else we get here. Magician on the bottom. Okay, so that is the 10 of junk, which is the 10 of pentacles. And underneath we've got the Magician. Okay, so this is our inheritance. I'm going to leave this Magician here too. So these are both 10s. So this is what this is about, okay? Inheritance. This is our ancestors. This is our divine inheritance. The things that we are meant to be blessed with. Oh, wow, there's the silver and the gold key again. The last collective reading I did focused very much on balancing the masculine and feminine. That is the key to get through this door to this new way of life for everyone. The 10 of Pentacles, which is what this is, can represent a lot of stuff, but I feel like this is our divine inheritance here in the 3D. Since this is Earth, the Earth energy is our 3D energy, our physical energy. And not everybody has been able to get this. Spirit wants everyone to have their fortune. Something about 20. Yeah, this is our fortune. Now, also, Spirit has been speaking to me a lot about what our earthly treasure is. Okay? Now, this is a great deck to show you this, to make this point. What are we trying to manifest? Okay? What are we trying to bring into our reality? It's this. Now, this is, you know, along with the balancing of the masculine and feminine energy, which is basically a huge part of life here on Earth in our 3D world. So these look like yokes too, like hard work, you know, food. This is a toy. I think that's a top. And more keys, you know, to other place. Oh, these are both tops. And this is like a carrot. And they have a funnel, a siphon. Receive, vortex, and those are wheels. This yoke is broken, or it's in two pieces. I feel like there are energies that we either need to understand that are there or to awaken. I heard this siphon instead of a funnel. It wants to be a siphon. And then these tops, they spin as well. So we've got this whole spiral energy. And that is a doorway. That is, oh, darn it, my timer just went off. Just one moment, guys. I've got to pause again to go put my laundry in the dryer. I'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so where were we? We were, oh yeah, okay, yeah. What is our treasure here in this 3D world, this 3D existence that we have? I think what our treasure is about to change. What our inheritance is about to change. Now, you know, don't tell the ancient Egyptians this, but we don't take our stuff with us, I don't think. And so what do we take with us when we leave? when we leave our physical body and we have we're energy, what do we take with us? Well, what are we mostly? We are consciousness. We're energy, we're consciousness, right? So consciousness, mind, I feel like as the universe, we are all trying to experience itself, trying all these different ways by doing it in all these different bodies. Of course, we're one. And so we've learned a lot about what is so special about happiness and love and all those wonderful vibrations. We have to fall in vibration in order to live in this 3D place, right? So what I'm getting is the stuff that we owned started as things like tools, okay? Now everybody has a lot of stuff. Everybody has so much what? Junk. That's why this is the Ten of Pentacles is called the Ten of Junk. Because, we love our money, we love our cars and our homes and all of our expensive stuff. But what is it after we die? I was watching this video on these people that explore abandoned homes, and a lot of them, which is really curious to me, there's a lot of abandoned mansions out there. And so these people go into these mansions and castles, and they record all this old stuff that's left in the castles and the mansions, and it's all old now, and it's dirty, and it's junk now. Some things may be considered vintage if they're still in good order, but basically, I think you see what I'm saying here. All of our three-dimensional things isn't what we come here for. We don't take any of those three-dimensional things with us. What we take with us are the relationships, the love that we've shared with others. Let me just adjust this a little bit. You can't see that candle. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to turn my moon on. Let's turn her on for, ooh, red. Let's put it on orange. Boy, you cannot tell that is orange. Wow, if I put it on red, it looks like it's pink, but I'm just going to put it on white, guys. Okay, there we go. So I think what the mother is saying here, which is obviously this is the mother, this is the channel that was created at the mother's request so that she could speak. What are we trying to manifest with our energy? We create our own reality, right? We create our own reality. Are we manifesting a bunch of junk? Now, I mean, I know there's reasons for the things that we want. I understand when people want their own home, they want their own car, they want their own clothes. I mean, there's necessities. Without our homes, we would be cold and out in the elements. But what she's wanting me to return to was the whole idea of how we started collecting junk stuff. Well, everybody had to have some clothes, so they would make clothes. They would need blankets, when we're talking about like caveman days, people needed things to sew. And as they invented things that helped their lives, people began accumulating more and more stuff. But when you look at the Fool card, which is what I'm feeling right now. The Fool card has nothing. He usually has like a stick with a kerchief with a couple of things in it. And that's it. So with that imagery, I feel like Spirit is saying that fool is trusting in Spirit so much it's not taking all of its junk with them. So I think that when I get a card here, I feel like I might be getting one that is going to be a cup card or something about love, okay? But what more do you want to say about this, Mother and Father? What else would you like to say about this Ten of Pentacles? Right. Okay. That's exactly what I got. I got a cup card, and I didn't just get any cups. I got the King. The King of Cups. King or Queen of your heart. Love. The big love. This isn't about a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio person. This isn't a people card today. This is about love. This is the Keeper of Visions. This is the King of Cups. Cups is love and intuition. And I just feel like what I'm being shown here is it looks kind of like this salmon or whatever it is just is diving down into the water. Okay, you see that movement diving down. I feel like that's a message to submerge ourselves in spirit, in our intuition, in love, kindness, compassion for others. This is someone who is a good listener. So this is advice to be open with your heart, but also master your emotions so that they don't get the best of you. This is about caring about other people. You know, even on the spiritual path, we get a little lost. I know I have. When you feel like, okay, toxic people, I don't need them in my life. I'm going to cut them out. And, you know, but then the next thing you know, where are all your spiritual peeps? Right? Is there really anybody who understands you completely? Is there really anybody who doesn't do something that's toxic? I know I do. I am identifying toxic things about myself almost every day. So this is the message I'm getting. Open up and trust in spirit again. Trust your heart. Trust your intuition. Trust love. I'm being shown these. Look at these are little treasures. When you just jump in, just dive in, manifest love. And look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Over here, the Six of Spells. This is what she's saying, they are saying, Spirit is saying. To me, Spirit is God and Goddess together. Okay? I love God. I love God the Father. I love the Mother. We're called the Mother Speaks because I didn't even know the Mother existed. So she wants everyone to know that she exists. However, we do not want to take anything away from God the Father. We love God. Okay? Now, The Six of Spells. Let me just show this to you like this. The Six of Spells, okay, so in this deck, spells is wands, okay? This is fire. This is a victory. Now, these are all magicians, okay? This is what Spirit wants us to do. These are all this is what Spirit is saying to manifest, is stuff like this with love. Now, this is our inheritance. Not all these junk, not all these things. Not the stuff that you can accumulate. Moments like this. So those of you who have not been here on my channel, or you don't know what this means because you haven't seen one of my readings with this deck, okay, now the Six of Wands, we all know it's like a public pat on the back for the warrior, who has won, who has come home. And now everybody's congratulating them. This is public pat on the back. Now, this is a wyvern, not a little dragon. It doesn't have arms. That's why it's a wyvern. So this magician found this wyvern egg, and it was abandoned. Wyverns are very special, very rare. He may have never seen one before, but he knows from his books and from his colleagues, these are other magicians, that this is a special thing that should be manifested. And so he takes care of the egg. And it's kind of hard because he's not a wyvern mama. We all know what it's like to try to hatch almost all of us know what it's like to try to hatch an egg that you found, or rescue an animal that needs a mama. And so that's what he's done. And before the egg hatched, he invited all his friends over, all his colleagues, to share in this joy. And they're so happy. They're like, dude, you hatched a wyvern. And he's like, yeah, look at how beautiful he is, or she is. And they're celebrating for him. None of them are jealous of him. None of them are about to go out and claim that they did it. They're honest, true. They love their friend, and they love what he did. And so this is your inheritance, part of it. This is what we want to manifest, is these types of moments, these types of triumphs, of nurturing life. Life is fragile here, guys, in the 3D. This is what I'm getting. Life is fragile. And when we nurture it, when we nurture life, when we nurture each other, we get these triumphant moments that we can be passionate about and love passionately. That's what fire is. And it's also spirit. This stuff pleases Spirit. How do you think this guy's heart feels right now? Joyful. How do you think this little wyvern feels? Like happy, hi, I'm here. Thanks for helping me. These people are so thrilled because they love their friend, but also because there's a wyvern in the world now. It's a triumph for everyone. A triumph that he is sharing because of love and nurturing. Spirit wants us to know that we are all magicians just like this. Whether we want to admit it to ourselves or not, we create our own lives. Every last one of us is a magician. And so that's why there's this focus. What do you want to manifest in your life? Do you want a bunch of junk, a mishmash of junk? Or do you want love, nurturing, family? That's good. That's good times. Underneath the Magician, we find the Chariot. I love this card with Sir Didymus. And I guess that's Merlin, her dog Merlin. Now we know that the Chariot moves forward, and the Chariot is also victory. So I'm saying that when we learn, well, not I, the Mother Spirit is telling me that when we manifest good things like this, that's when we move forward as a species, as a race. That's when we move forward victoriously. That's when we are firmly seated in who we are and in our power. And I feel also this is when we learn to use our Merkabas. I feel like Spirit wants us to understand that it is time to stop focusing on junk, because what it does is it gets us to this moment where it's time for a painful combing. An ending that's a bit scary. So what do you want your inheritance to be? A painful combing and a bunch of junk that we leave behind? Or do you want to be able to share your triumphs with people without fear of them stabbing you in the back or talking about you or any of that stuff that people do? I feel like life here is supposed to be about this, to meditate and understand life as best we can around us, not take control of the power. See, Jareth used his magical power wrong. He kidnapped Toby. And he's like, come get your brother, little girl, so you can be part of my world. What did it manifest for him? Did he get what he wanted? No. She went in there with this type of energy. Valiant. I might be small. I might be less powerful than you seem. Like you seem to be more powerful than me. And I'm little. But guess what? I got heart. I have my heart is in the right place. And I'm going to move forward. And nothing's going to stop me. And what did that for her? Love for her brother. Love for her baby brother. I kind of don't want to stop. I really like this type of reading. It really flowed really well. And the Celtic Cross ones really take a long time. This is 39 minutes. You know, my Celtic Cross readings can take that long too, but I really feel like I was able to really go into each card here and relate every single thing that I could about it. So I think I will be doing this again. So this was your Halloween reading, guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. It really helps me out. And so I guess, you know, to wrap this up here, what I'm going to say is, guys, spend some time in nature and just really find out what moves your heart in the biggest way. Okay? What love can you manifest in your life? How can you open your heart again to others? How can you, there's forgiveness. You can start there. Understanding that we all have some toxic traits to us. And that's something else that I want to talk about, but I may do that in a different reading. How things go when we're trying to heal from toxicity. Okay. But for now, just think about what can you manifest that's like this. That you can share the joy of with everyone. A gift you can give to the world. For me, My Wyvern is my book series. This is what I'm supposed to give to the world, and so that's what I'm doing. And it brings me this type of joy every time somebody enjoys it with me, like these magicians. What can you do that's like this? So I hope everybody has had or will have a wonderful Halloween. Be safe, be happy. I think I'm going to do one of these for Dia de los Muertos. But in the meantime, stay safe and do that meditation out in nature. And I love you all. I'll see you next time.